today's video, we are going to see about stock exchange. Stock exchange can be simply explained as a formal place where an individual can buy and sell securities from the company. To consider the origin of where the stock exchange started, Amsterdam was considered to be the oldest stock exchange started in the world. It was established in 1602 by the Dutch East India Company called Company, shortly called as VOC. The definition of stock exchange given by the Indian Securities Contract Regulation Act of 1956 explains that stock exchange is nothing but a formal place where an association, organization or a body of individuals, whether they are incorporated or not, can trade or buy or sell securities for a purpose of assisting, regulating and controlling the business in buying and selling and dealing in securities. The functions of the stock exchange. The first one is the ready and continuous market. So a stock exchange acts as a ready and continuous market, meaning an individual can easily convert his securities into cash or dispose his securities and convert them into cash readily and easily, because there is a continuous market for the securities that the stock exchange is dealing with. Secondly is the correct evaluation of securities. So the prices at which the securities are dealt with in a stock exchange are recorded and listed in a stock exchange. So these prices are called market quotation. Using the market quotation, one can evaluate the worth of one securities he is dealing with, or can also avail a loan on the worth of the security. Thirdly, it's a protection to investors. So all the dealings in a stock exchange are concealed with well-defined rules and regulation, which enforces that there is no malpractice taking place in a stock exchange. If so taken place also, it will be severely punished. Therefore, it ensures the safety and fair dealing in buying and selling of securities in the stock exchange. People who invest in a stock exchange would like to invest their savings in a security which yields them more profit. So the stock exchange directs them towards those companies whose securities yield more profit or dividend. So there is a proper channelization of capital or savings of the investors. The fifth point is aid to capital formation. That is, apart from the investor's point of view, the companies are in need of capital. So they go into the stock exchange and list themselves. So this gives them an opportunity that the investors will approach them for their shares, and automatically they will get in the capital which is required by them. Therefore, this stock exchange gives them a continuous capital assistance for their financial needs. Facilities for speculation. So speculation means trading with the hope of getting a profit, but with also a risk of loss in the trade. Therefore, since speculation is an integral part of stock exchange, the demand and the supply for the securities are equalized because of the speculation. Likewise, the price movements are also smoothly functionable in a stock exchange due to this speculation. Seasoning of securities is where the speculators and underwriters, if a new issue is made in the market, these people will first hold it for a temporary period of time, because new issues face such a lot of competition in the stock exchange market. Therefore, until the company becomes familiar to the investors, they hold it for a particular period of time and then unlock the issues to the new market, so that they will get a demand for their shares. So that is called seasoning of securities. Clearinghouse of business information. So this stock exchange acts as a house which provides all the vital information to the investors regarding the companies they are going to choose. That is, these companies who participate in the stock exchange has to provide all the financial details regarding them, and they have to forward the copies of the financial statement, annual reports, etc. to the stock exchange. So the stock exchange collects all these information from the companies and issue a public yearbook which details the financial position of the companies. So it gives an idea to the investors or the public who are deciding to invest in those companies